Hello guys, my name is Raymond and welcome to my channel.
I'm that motherfucker's haters trying to be like.
On our menu today, we have the autonomous driving market. You might want to know why is that important, and I will tell you why. I remember one day I had a conversation with a friend of mine and we wanted to know whether it was possible for a financial subject or an investor to ever become a millionaire if he or she was only able to save $1,000 per year. And what we found completely changed my investment approach. Now check this. Do you know that if you invested $1,000 on Amazon shares on the 16th of May 1997, you will be millionaire on the 8th of August 2019. Leave Amazon. Do you know that if you invested the same amount, $1,000 on Apple share on the same date, your position will be worth over $300,000. Are you surprised? Now guess what? There are many examples like that. Not just Apple and Amazon. There are many other companies that could have made us millionaire with just $1,000 of investment. The investment universe always provides us with amazing opportunities. It is our responsibility to seize them. I decided to make this video because I wanted to share with you the next big thing called the autonomous driving market that has the potential to create a significant amount of wealth. I want you to be part of that, to be part of the winners. And if you want to be part of the winners, watch this video till the end.
You be asking who am I, like he did last night.
Now what is the autonomous driving market? The autonomous driving market is the market for self-driving cars. The main goal or the ideal state is the one whereby cars will be moving with no human assistance. To make that happen, there are two main barriers. One being technological and the second being regulatory. Now technologically, there are 5 levels to the desired state of autonomous car. A lot of progress have been made. There are currently plans to produce level 4 or fully autonomous car by many players in the industry. And it's just a matter of time before we start seeing autonomous car as a reality. Now on the regulatory side, we have seen a lot of events that are positive for the industry. We know that the United States is fighting hard to be the focal point for the autonomous driving market. We can also observe the same in Europe with countries like Germany and the United Kingdom, as well as in Asia with countries like Japan and China. So the autonomous driving market is a reality, and a reality that means a lot to us. And I will tell you why.
Oh gosh, reptile, skinny ass till it shine. Let me make.
There are three main reasons why I believe the introduction of self-driving car will be a success for wealth creation. The first reason being the cost reduction impact that the introduction of self-driving car will bring. All sectors of the economy that are explicitly or implicitly exposed to the cost of human as a driver will find value in self-driving cars. The second reason find its meaning in the decrease of the rate of accident or the increase in security level that will be associated with the introduction of self-driving cars. Accidents have implicit and explicit costs to companies that are exposed to human as a driver, and those costs will justify the acquisition of self-driving cars. Now the third reason is the fashion effect or the acquisition of self-driving cars dictated by the technological trend. It will be appealing for those that want to be in line with the technology. Given these reasons, we can see that self-driving cars will find their way in every segment of the automobile industry. Albeit, it is important to recognize that the penetration rate is not expected to be the same in every segment of the automobile industry. It is widely agreed that the penetration rate will be dependent upon the segment. For instance, the penetration rate for segments as fleet service, ride sharing, public transport is expected to be higher than that of car for private use. One of the main advantages of the self-driving cars market that is not often mentioned is the ability of this market to expand the profit universe. Removing the cost of the driver from the cost structure will put a downward pressure on the cost and an upward pressure on the profit for any industry that is affected by that cost. So it is important for us to take those factors into consideration because that can make the difference, that can lead to a superior return. Guys, numbers are impressive. It is forecasted that the market for privately owned autonomous cars will reach over 60 billion by 2030, and that of taxi ride will create over 37 billion by the same time. This is impressive. But now guess what? This is even understated in terms of the total value that could be created with the introduction of self-driving cars. There are many other segments of the automobile industry, for example, the fleet service, that will see an increase in demand stemming from the introduction of self-driving cars. There are other sectors of the economy that are implicitly affected by the cost of the human as a driver, which will see an upward pressure in their profit with the introduction of self-driving cars. Now, what investment approach will I recommend for this specific market? There are two investment approaches that I will recommend: the segregated approach and the aggregated approach. The segregated approach is in line with the production of self-driving cars, which require different level of expertise. The strategy will be to identify companies in each level of expertise that are expected to be the top in their domain, and that for many reasons. The first reason is that the company that will be the top, that will perform well in each domain of expertise, will be a target of acquisition if the company is private, and investing in that company yearly has a potential to create a significant amount of wealth through an appreciation of your investment value. And the second reason is that if the private company that you select end up being the top in its domain of expertise, the potential market share that will be at the disposal of the company will be greater. And if the company end up going public, the potential value that will be created for your investment will be great. Now, the potential shortcoming of the segregated approach is that it will in fact require a significant amount of initial investment, because to invest in a private company require a lot of money. That's why I thought about another approach called the aggregated approach. Now, what is the aggregated approach? This approach means targeting the company, a public company, that is expected to succeed in this new market. There are many public companies right now that are heavily invested in that area of technology, and picking the company that will succeed means significant appreciation of your investment value, because the share price of the company will go up. Now, that was the end of the video. This is probably the most important video that I've done, I mean in terms of its investment value. If you liked, subscribe and see you next time.
I'm that motherfucker's haters tryna be like me. Oh,